A pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora and elsewhere. Friends all. Today's episode is to speak to the two major races in Guyana. I know the PPP slogan now is about one Guyana, if I remember right. And then, as Burnham, as you know, when he take over, it was one people, one nation, one destiny. In a country that have 6 people, 6 nations, one destiny, death. Now, we have lived through for so many years, ruled by the black leader called Burnham. Height was 100 times different. David Granger, well, he's an old man, he don't know much in politics, and I think he was used and abused. And as you can see, he raised all the ministers' money, but he left the teachers and others in the wilderness. And I would use a lot. As with Guyana, you never know. But I want you to know, Guyana is not India and is not Africa. There's Portuguese and Chinese there, and the mixed race and the Amerindian. And by the way, approximately 70 to 73,000 European white people was born in Guyana. My argument is, between the two major races, how many more years will you sit down and allow politicians to write you? And you, the police and the killers, I hope you know, a lot of your names are calling in different society. And when these politicians get caught, they're going to call your name. You won't have a chance, man. Why killing for businessmen and politicians? Indians are well known for covetousness, spiteful, and wicked, insult and curse. They will lie on you. But we have a list full of names that we would like to get back to. And I'm talking clear. Guyana don't have a judicial system. You have corrupt judges and magistrates, prosecutor and police, military. But you have good ones amongst everybody else. I want to ask you, the black man and woman, if somebody lock up your children, beat them, frame charge them, put fire to kill them, strip them naked, and beat them and then give them medical, what will you do? Are you going to leave them to God? Or will you willing to pick up arms and send them to meet him halfway? We all have to die. I have a message for those who offend us. The international community got your names. They know who you are. We even have pictures of a few of you and your family. And you all better go to the UN and report who put you all to do these nastiness. Take Mr. Waddle. Waddle was gone down in his yard. And who was the lookout? These things don't hide, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Rodney. Look at Omawali. And look at many others. And not forgetting the 2 young men in Mackenzie. I asked many questions. When will the Indian and black people understand that your politicians are using and abusing your trust? Are you people are not happy to have your own home, a salary every month, to take care of your family? Are you going to wait on PNC or APNU or PPPC and all you get is the crumbs and they got you to do the nasty work while they and the thieving friends and family, both sides, are living luxuriously and using the black police to do the nasty work and the black ignorant black people who are criminals? Let it be known to you, when you do these things against people, for an Indian businessman or a politician, they already put your name out there to many others. Somebody would need money to hand you over. How would you like? Tell me. Are y'all going to wait and hand out, or y'all are going to accept the changes and try to do better for your family? We have tried the PNC as a black party with Burnham. 90-something% of the civil servant was all black. I tried to make a difference. When Jagan go there, he died, and his wife take over. She gave it up, then I think was Bharat or Sam Hines, if I remember right. But don't blame me. How many more years y'all want to be begging? And for you, the men in Guyana, stop beating and killing your women. Stop this bullshit of a primitive time child mother and child father. It is time for you all to wake up and speak with one voice. We tried the PNC, racism and failure. We tried the PPP, is revenge and corruption. It's time to form a national fund government, headed by the Amerindian, the sons and daughters of the soil, followed by the mixed race, the Portuguese and Chinese, then the black and the Indian. Why? The Bible says he who first will be last and he who last will be first. And we see what is happening. But they all work together. And I have a message to the judges and magistrates, the decent one. Don't think we don't know who you are and what you do. You will get what belongs to you. But the wicked one, start speaking out the wrong you've done for politicians and corrupt businessmen. You have children. The greatest judge is God Almighty, and the jury is time. Your children shall suffer. For every pain and tears that drop from an innocent man and woman shall fall upon your doorstep once you have involvement in it. I am telling you here today, but Guyana shall and will have changes. We are not hearing much about what happened with some thing in the police force with all those millions of dollars that some policeman was caught with in the house or whatever. But that's not my business. I just want to make it clear. It's time for we to unite, give land to the less fortunate, give them money to build a dream house, but make our law. We shall not, will not protect a nation if you're fighting each other. One for all and all for one will be our slogan. So therefore I call upon all of you to unite. Come up with the PPP and the PNC. You will get judgment. If you hurt a black man, they will get judgment. And if they hurt a coolie, you will get judgment. But you cannot get it with PNC and APNO PPP. They are the same people. But every crime that was committed, and every corrupt judges and magistrates and lock up innocent people, you better drink poison. People have your name. So I am asking every citizen of Guyana, you have cell phone. If a policeman lie and you will record it and have a witness. If they lock you up wrongfully with a judge or magistrate and prosecutor, get the name. You will have justice. It will be swift. Trust me. It's time for y'all to unite. Y'all make the politician make y'all enemies. But again, you the decent black people and the Indian, unite for God's sake. Because the illiterate and ignorant one is hard to bring them together. But I have a law. I would like to put into the law books. If you kill an innocent man who have wife and children, let us assume he have 6 children and a wife is 7. You kill him. Once it's proven that you're guilty, it is 7 heads in your family must be executed. Whether you like it or not. That's the only way we can accomplish the right in any part of the world. America. When Japan messed with them in Pearl Harbor, they give them 2 bombs and they surrender. It will never happen again from Japan. Many people are afraid of America because of that. So therefore, sometimes your fist got to be strong to send a message. Friends, it is time for you, the Indian and the black people, to unite. Why I don't speak about the other 4, man? Isn't it a shame? And you, the black race, come up with this emancipation and demand your rights as Guyana, Guyanese. And you, Indian, come up with the day of arrival and accept you as Guyanese. There's good and bad amongst the 2 of you, man. Why you all make the politicians corrupt you all to fight each other? While they are getting rich, locking up and killing innocent people for them. Why? But there is a God. And time will be the judge and jury. Y'all wouldn't like it. So with this, I'm urging y'all in the name of God, come together. No PNC and APNU or PPPC. But for now, we will keep what is there until we get what we want. But we will not be afraid to stand up to represent ourselves. We cannot trust the judicial system because too many bribe and corruption. And for those who are taking people's land away from them, when the time comes, you would not like the outcome. So y'all better get that clear. And those surveyors who get paid to do their job and make monkey business, let it be known to you. You will not get off of it. So we need a new government with a new judicial system. But my advice to the government, take the police from Mackenzie and Wisma and send them to Georgetown. Take the one from Georgetown and send them to Essequibo. And the one from Essequibo into Linden. And let's get the one from Berbice also into Georgetown while we can mix them up with the 3 counties. Because favors and corruption can stop. My friends, y'all might say I'm crazy. We don't have 1 million people. The 2 deceased, Barnum and Jagan, dead and gone. And your politicians still come back lying to you, you're supporting them. Stop wearing the green shirt and the red shirt. That's only forgive yourself a bad name. The red means communism to the highest. But America gets what America wants. They're watching everybody. Very soon a few ministers might be arrested. And even if they come to America, they can be arrested here or Canada. But it is time for we to unite and put Guyana forward, stop the backbiting and fighting. If you put the black leadership, the Coolie and other race complain. If you put the Coolie, the black and the other race complain. But we had enough of the 2 of you. Why don't we put a Douglas, an Amerindian, a Chinese, Portuguese? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, with this I want to ask you all to unite. And every Guyanese that live in abroad should return back home and put your country first, you second. And for the countries in thing that you have stayed in, whoever treats you good, open up the door of Guyana to them and give them the opportunity to enjoy what you are about to receive. And all who intermarriage different race deserve an award. Today, I call upon all of you Guyanese to unite. Let's give peace and love a chance, not hate and malice and ignorance. With this, I want to bring this episode to an end as quick as possible. But I want to congratulate the United States. With all they made a lot of mistakes, they still open up the doors to countries that they don't need to. So I'm calling on the U.S. government and England. Let's negotiate back the independence affair in Guyana. So Mr. Ali, in due respect to you, be careful how you speak to the international community and be more diplomatic and not arrogant. Okay? And therefore, it was an Amerindian who had a right to speak up because they are the one who get a raw deal onto now. India is independent, China is independent, Africa is independent. The Amerindian still is not independent. I call upon all of you through the name of the living God. Let's unite. If Ali is doing good, it's our duty to support him. But if he's doing wrong, it's our duty to oppose him and change him. But in order to end all of that, we don't need a PNC and APNU, we don't need a PPP. All of them will answer in the future. I don't want to go too far into this because I'm leaving it to the United States and England and Canada and other diplomats who's in Guyana working round the clock to do what is right. But Mr. Ali, I call upon you to pardon the woman and some prisoner. The woman that accidentally was released from prison that murdered her daughter. set her free and pardon her and a couple others. A young Amerindian guy who cannot speak but stammers since he's born, have a mental deficiency, Moses Lancaster. Release these people. You are the president, you can pardon them, like David Granger pardoned a few. Friends, I leave you all to God. And with this, I will bring this episode to an end at this present moment. Thank you for listening. And once again, let's give love and democracy a chance. Thank you.